WMU8 News at 9 on the CW.
Columbia Police released details on last night's mayhem on I-70. Good evening, I'm Nicole Njolek.
And I'm Emily Pritchard. According to Columbia Police, all it took was a hydroplaning Pontiac Grand Prix to cause the 22 vehicle pileup that put 9 in the hospital and 3 still in serious condition. The Pontiac spun out and hit a guardrail and caused a 3-car pileup. A series of accidents caused by vehicles trying to avoid the accident followed, including a tractor-trailer jackknifing and blocking both lanes of westbound traffic.
When the first car went by the guardrail, I thought, uh-oh, people aren't stopping behind us. And then, it happened so fast after that.
Police say the investigation is ongoing and have not given out any citations yet. The bad weather didn't create just trouble in Columbia. Storming shred through this tree near Mexico in half. That area got over 5 inches of rain yesterday. In Fulton, even a house of peace wasn't spared. The steeple at the Church of Christ sheared off.
That was just the tip of the iceberg in terms of what we dealt with over the past several hours. That is just a lot of damage to deal with, and the flooding was the main concern overall. 4.72 inches in Moberly. Jeff City had topped out at 3 inches since yesterday, 3.46 inches in Owensville. But Mexico, again, over 5 inches of rain, which thankfully most of that has dried off and moved away from the area by now. The live Doppler radar is clear. You're just seeing ground clutter. That is not rain showing up anywhere. We will stay dry, cool, and pretty quiet for the rest of the evening with lows in the upper 60s, about 69 here in Columbia. And it will be quiet for a considerable amount of time later on. That forecast later on, but back to Emily and Nicole.
Motorists gathered in
Now, your live Doppler First Alert weather.
Welcome back, folks. It is now 9:12 when you're catching a look over Columbia Regional Airport where everything is a go. Rain is clear, no rain present. So anyone planning on traveling out of here, clear takeoff for you. Let's go back to our live Doppler First Alert radar, or actually, let's go back 24 hours to give you an idea of what's been going on over the past couple of days. This was a mess that we had to deal with last night. Do you remember this little guy right here? That was a tornadic supercell that prompted that tornado warning for the folks in our southeastern parts of the viewing area last night, but thankfully no damage with that storm. And as we moved into 10 o'clock, we had 2 more lines of thunderstorms lining up from Kansas City on over to Marshall and Boonville. But thankfully, all that pushed on out of here. We had some rain around this morning, but that cleared out. It took a while for the clouds to clear on out, but eventually, come 3 or 4 o'clock, everything moved on out, and we are left with a pretty starlit sky. A nice night to be out and about wherever you want to go tonight. Let's check in on temperatures across the viewing area right now. We're checking in at 73 in Kirksville, 77 in downtown St. Louis, 82 in Kansas City, and checking in on our neighbors around the area, 78 in Brunswick, 77 in Marshall, 79 still in Sedalia, 77 up to the north in Moberly, and checking in at the airport once again, this time for temperatures. 76 is where we're standing right now with plenty of clear skies, maybe a few high clouds passing here and there. But the humidity is still pretty high at 91%, and the winds are generally calm right now, and our pressure is on the rise, indicating more nice weather coming in this way. Heading back to the mass with a wider look at our satellite and radar loop. Again, starting off with some clouds this morning, but then that all fizzled out as it pushed on out towards the southeast. This line of showers and thunderstorms all the way from the Ohio Valley down to Arkansas and Oklahoma. That is what's left of the cold front and all of the storms that came through our area last night. And looking beyond out into the Rockies out to the west, it's pretty quiet right now, and that's an indication of what we're going to deal with for at least the next couple of days. So here's what we're dealing with tonight. Mostly clear skies, again, just a few high passing clouds here and there with high pressure in control, keeping everything nice, dry, and quiet. But heading into tomorrow, we'll have the high pressure move out towards the north and to the east. We'll have northerly winds to help keep things cool, and it will be yet another sunny day to look forward to, and we'll get that system all the way out of here so we don't have to deal with that anymore. So here's your forecast for tonight. 69 for our low. Again, clear skies and starless skies will be the norm. Comfortably cool, though, thanks to those northerly winds. And looking ahead towards tomorrow, 89 degrees, thanks to the northerly winds again. We'll just scrape in just under the 90-degree mark. But again, mostly sunny skies. Definitely a little warmer compared to today, but still, it's not that bad. The next 5 days, looking at Monday, it's going to be our warmest days of the week at 91 degrees, but our next cold front will be coming in, and that doesn't look as impressive in terms of rain chances. We might get a few rain showers here and there, but most of us should stay dry with highs in the upper 80s. And we're cooling back into the mid 80s as we head into the middle of next week. And next weekend, it'll still stay pretty nice. Temperatures around the upper 80s and even a few 90s as we head into next week, so it is not looking too bad at all.
All right, and that cold front you're talking about is the 80s?
Well, it's cooler. It's definitely cooler than what we dealt with over the past couple of days, so I say cooler.
Okay, well, thanks, Nick.
You're welcome.
As Missourians attend